Hi, Get the Gloss. I'm celebrity hairdresser Harry Josh from New York City, and I'm here to share my life with you.
What are your rules of the red carpet?
I always say rules of a red carpet: definitely look young. That kind of event makes everybody look older. The jewels, the dresses, the gowns, everything really will just age you. And since most of these women that are winning awards are in their 40s or above, for the most part, it's really important to keep a youthful glamour to them. I think it's great to be glamorous, but I think it definitely needs to look youthful and fun no matter what.
So how do you create young, fun, red carpet hair then?
There's always something that's a little bit modern and askew about it. So something has to be off for it to look young. So if you're gonna do a updo, you know, instead of doing like a elegant, regal, sharp, beautifully sculpted updo, I would do all that and then run my fingers through it and dishevel it. So it looks like she didn't care, that it just kind of happened, you know what I mean? Like a piece is falling out a little bit, maybe her fringe isn't blown so nicely, but I think those are the elements, it's all in the details that really make, I mean, Kate Moss is the template of everyone on this planet.
We love
of
her.
what effortless style is.
Yes.
And I always, it's a running joke with us, like, what would Kate Moss do here?
Which of your red carpet hairs are you most proud of? What's your favorite hair?
Some of my simplest things I've ever done have been some of my favorite.
Who? I want names.
Yeah, all right. So, I mean, I loved what I did with Rose Byrne at the Oscars. We had cut her hair into this blunt bob and bangs at the SAG Awards, which was a huge splash because she wore a jumpsuit and you're supposed to wear dresses, and it got so much play. But then literally a month later was the Oscars, and that haircut is such a one-trick pony that I'm like, what am I gonna do that's gonna be, couldn't wear it up, it was too short to wear up, couldn't put in extensions in. I was really thinking, what tweak could I do to make it different? And we ended up doing a really flat, sleek version with a few kicks in the front and changing it into an extreme side part. She wore it at the Oscars and it looked so great. Another great time that I loved where, someone really sparkled on the carpet was again at the Oscars. That was Gwyneth, maybe 3 years ago, and she had a silver Calvin Klein sheath dress, and we just made her hair super polished, super shiny, super straight. And it was the simplest things. Gisele at the Met Ball is always
beautiful.
Always a great
Yeah.
girl to work on, and I just love when we do anything with her hair because she always just looks like dynamite.
What are your 3 desert island hair products?
John Frieda mousse.
Okay.
Obsessed. It is the best mousse on the market. It's the ultimate bodybuilder. I love it because it's pliable. You can apply it on dry hair, wet hair, and it just really makes the hair lightweight and have a bit of something, grip and grit on every inch of the strand. So when you're blowing it out, using a tong, whatever, it really gives it a nice foundation underneath it. Second thing I'm obsessed with, the Serge Normant hairspray, and it's brushable and workable, so I can build an updo.
Not sticky and hard.
No, not sticky and hard. I can build a hairstyle with his hairspray, brush it out, and it's gone. And I'm obsessed with ends, the John Frieda Nourishing Elixir Oil, because I love to put moisture just on the ends sometimes, so it looks really piecey and shiny, and I use it on so many red carpets. Let's say I blow dried someone's hair, she's gone to makeup, she's changed, but now all of a sudden there's little rough edges because she's put on the dress, and her ends were so polished a half an hour ago, but they're gone now. So I literally put it size of a pea, and I just press them right over the ends, and it really makes the biggest difference to look healthy.
Have you got a sort of fashion hair faux pas, a no-no?
Yes, I think hair that's too coiffed is always a turn-off. Untouchable hair never looks good. So I always say less is more. I'd rather a woman be underdone than overdone.
Let's do a quick, fast round of questions. I'm gonna ask you some things.
Ready, go.
Long or short?
Middle.
Middle?
Middle.
And what classifies as middle? What are we
Okay,
talking?
your length is good.
Okay.
I don't like long hair right now at all because I think it's so played out and so tired, and it looks like stripper hair and reality hair, and it looks like the people from Jersey Shore, or in your case in the UK, the Geordie Shore. You know what I mean? I'm so tired of the poof in the back and the really long extensions and the cat eye. It just is so.
So for this season, we're thinking middle. It's a
I'm
happy
thinking
medium.
what your length is what every girl with long hair should go to, that length. And if you're someone who's always had that length, I'm saying go into this length.
Straight or wavy?
Straight.
Straight. Ooh, we should throw away those tongs.
Well, it's not that you throw them away, it's about finding new ways of working it in. But I think that whole beachy Gisele iconic hair is truly tired. And if you ask Gisele, she'd feel the same way.
Yeah.
She's like, it's my hair. It's just what it does, but I don't want it to be styled into that. If it falls into that, that's one thing. But don't curl and wave my hair into that look, because when she thinks of that, she thinks of the Housewives of New York, the Housewives of, like, all these women have that.
Yeah.
And it is so tacky and tired, and I don't think it looks modern. It doesn't look fresh. I prefer a blunter end. I prefer a shorter length. And if you're someone who already lives in that world, go daring and go even shorter. It is the return of the haircut.
Blonde or brunette?
Impossible to make that choice. There is room for everybody. There is room for everybody. And I'm such a believer in tweaking your color throughout the year. Blonder in the summer, deeper in the fall, going a little bit golder, going a little bit ashier. I always say stay within your realm, but constantly change it. And Gisele is a perfect example of someone who's always stayed in her world, but pumps it up, brings it down, goes a bit warmer, goes a bit blonder. You really stay within your world. I think doing the extreme things, you will always revert back to what you originally were.
Hair up or hair down?
Hair up or hair down?
Especially award season coming up.
It really depends on the dress. You really can't pigeonhole it down to be like an up or down scenario. Sometimes it's a half up. Sometimes you want to show the detail here, but you need the length because the back is boring or whatever. So that is a very difficult question you're asking, by the way.
So how important is a good hairdryer?
A good hairdryer is everything. The tools, I mean, every woman's been to a friggin' hotel and tried to use a dryer just to get their hair dry, and they're terrible. And there's a reason why those don't work. What you're paying for is an engine. This is the Maserati of blow dryers. It blow dries your hair in half the time of a regular blow dryer, which makes it a lot easier. It's gonna make better on your hair because you don't have to pass with the brush so many times, which creates a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So there's that whole aspect of it. You know, it's eco-friendly. It has a double filtration system. And you know, the two nozzles make it really customizable as well. So like if you're looking for volume, the wide one's great. If you've got frizzy curly hair and you wanna make it smoother, then the thin one is great to make it sleek. I also have an ionic feature, which is super cool for girls who've got thick, coarse, wiry hair that want a smooth blowout.
The essential tools of the trade. So a good hairdryer, and what else should every girl have?
You know, definitely like styling tools, period. All right, so you know, I've only got this one out right now. The second thing I've just launched, which is my styling iron, is amazing. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's very, very chic. And these styling irons are fantastic for like either just smoothing hair, making straight hair out of curly hair, or literally out of just creating bends and flicks to straight hair. So if you've got straight hair, you can literally just bend it, do a little twist, and you'll get like a little flick. It won't be like a tong, but it'll give you texture and waves. So ladies, tools are everything. Tools and products, really, you cannot
They're the foundation.
They're the foundation of any good hairstyle.
And who else has got these? Just tell me, who are your top girls who have got these?
Oh my God, let's see, I have Miranda Kerr, Gisele has one, Erin Wasson has one, Behati Prince Lou has one, Candice has one, Lily Aldridge has one, actress-wise, Gwyneth Paltrow has one, the Kardashians own them. Literally, I think every person I ever met in my life, I was like, I have a gift for you. I hope you like it.
And now we at Get the Girls have one too.
You absolutely do. And the amazing thing is, I wrote in the little message, I'm like, if you really like it, I would love the support. And they have all been supportive. So if you go to my Instagram, you can see how much support and love everyone's given me, which has been awesome. And that's Harry Josh Hair. Bye, Get the Gloss.